Yo, what is going on, my YouTube people? 29 back at it again here with another YouTube video. And in today's video, I'm going to be predicting how the Euro will go this summer. I am joined with a very special guest, Hamza, my friend. I've been on a podcast with him in the past, so how are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm very good. Thank you for getting me on, Arya. Honestly, appreciate it, man.
All right, so how this is going to work is we're just going to predict the top three teams that are going to go through, and then we're going to go out through the knockout stages and then all the way up to the final. This won't be like a long 20-minute video. It's not going to be like an in-depth prediction video like I did with the Champions League. It's just going to be a standard short predictions video. All right, Hamza, are you ready? Let's go to Group A.
Yeah, let's go. Well, I mean, we can't dispute with Italy.
Italy,
the
I
best
think.
team in that group.
Yeah, I think Italy's going to go first. You are completely right. Thing is, they have a very good squad as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they've lost a game since 2018. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
They've been very
That
good,
is what I heard.
especially under Roberto Mancini. He's been absolutely fantastic with them, and I mean, yeah, for me, they're my dark horses as well. So, yeah, Italy first.
All right. And then the other three teams, the thing is, this can go either way. Switzerland are good enough to be second. Turkey are good enough to be second, and so is Wales. Wales did very well in 2016. Bale was a huge part of that reason. I don't know. The thing is, I really like Gareth Bale, so I want him to go through. However, I don't think they will. I'm gonna say Switzerland second. Do you agree, or do you think
I
Wales
absolutely agree. I can't
Yeah.
see, to be fair with Wales, I can't really see. I mean, they're too dependent on Gareth Bale. And I think, yeah, it won't be the year for these
Yeah.
guys. And I think Switzerland.
And then between Turkey and Wales, I'm so sorry. There's gonna be some Welsh people watching this. I feel bad. I just really. Actually, you know what? I think Turkey's gonna go fourth. Let's just put Turkey in fourth and go Wales third. All right, let's give them a chance. I don't think they're gonna be that bad, but
I
the
mean,
thing is, this group is actually so complicated. I'm not gonna lie, because this can go either way. Like Wales could be second, Turkey could be second, Switzerland could be second. That too. All right, now Group B, no doubt, Belgium. Russia was all right at the World Cup, to be honest. I don't remember if they did well in the Euros. Denmark wasn't really. Oh no, Denmark did well in the World Cup as well. In the Euros, I don't remember either. Let's put Finland in last. I don't think they're gonna do well. Russia and Denmark. I'm gonna put Denmark second, and I'm gonna put Russia third. Do you agree with that?
I do partially agree, but then again, I mean, Russia were fantastic in the World Cup. I mean, they're tactically organized. They're very well coached side. However, yeah, Denmark, obviously, the main player, Christian Eriksen, there's no really any star outlets for Russia. So yeah, I can't.
There's Dennis Cheryshev and Akinfeev, those standard guys. For Denmark, Kasper Schmeichel is gonna have to play a huge part as well. They can maybe even challenge Belgium, to be completely honest with you. It all depends on how Denmark plays. But I think that's gonna be the group. All right, Group C. It's one of the weaker groups, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna say Netherlands are gonna go top after their horrendous 2018 campaign. They didn't even make the World Cup. But since they've seemed to recover, Van Dijk isn't playing in the Euros, if I'm not mistaken. So that can be a huge blow for them. But I don't see them do worse than Austria, Macedonia, and Ukraine. Ukraine are pretty underrated, to be honest. I have seen some of their players. I just don't think they're better than Austria. So I'm going to be putting Austria second. I'm going to be putting Ukraine third and Macedonia fourth. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I can't argue with that either. Austria, of course, they've got David Alaba, they've got Sabitzer who plays for Leipzig. So yeah, I can't.
If I'm not mistaken, I think 90% of Austria's team is Bundesliga players. Group D. Now this is the group that I know a lot of people want me to predict. England is going first. All right, I believe in England. Okay, I know they're known for bottling it at the last minute, but there's no way they're not gonna make it past the group stage. Okay, first of all, I think this is England's golden generation. They have so much young talent. Jude Bellingham, Sancho, Rashford, all those guys. I have a feeling they're gonna step up big.
All right, spoilers alert. I don't think they'll even finish first in the group. I think Scotland will be the underdogs. I think.
Really?
Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think Scotland have really looked very well in the pre-friendlies. And I think they'll finish on top, to be fair.
What about Croatia? Croatia's been always very solid.
Croatia, to be fair, if you have a look, the only Rakitic has dropped off since where he was at.
That's true.
Mandzukic has dropped off since where he was at.
That's
The
true.
only real top player is Rebic and Modric. the defense isn't looking that well either.
But the thing that Croatia has, though, is they have a lot of experienced players, and that can help them. All right, Group E now. A pretty interesting group. I think we can both agree that Spain is going to be first. And again, Spain, once again, they haven't really been good just in general in the past few years. I mean, I'm an Iranian. We've played against them in the World Cup, and they were very lucky in the World Cup to even get past the group stages. I'm not going to get into that because I can literally make a 1-hour video on that, but I won't. But I think since then they've been very good. They've obviously beaten Germany as well not too long ago, courtesy of a Ferran Torres hat trick. And then it's between Poland and Sweden. Now I'm going to be a little biased here just because I love Robert Lewandowski and I really hope he does well. I'm going to put Poland second, Sweden third, and Slovakia fourth. What do you think?
Yeah, I can't really again argue with that group. I mean, Spain. Yeah, we have our thoughts on Spain. The way that they've been playing in pre-friendlies. I know they're not the favourites. However, I think they are for this group. Poland, yeah. I mean, Poland have actually got a very underrated team. You know,
very underrated. Yeah, they haven't had a good World Cup either. If I remember, I think they were one of the worst teams in the World Cup, right? They weren't.
Yeah, I think. They were with that Japan group. Yeah, they were. I mean, that was quite tight as well. However, I think Poland. Yeah, of course, you've mentioned it. Lewandowski. You've got that Piatek as well. I mean,
the thing is, you've got to realize Lewandowski knows this. If he does well in this Euros, because obviously he wants the Ballon d'Or. If Poland do well, and I'm not saying they're going to have to necessarily go all the way, but if they do well, I think Lewandowski has his chance of a Ballon d'Or, and I hope he does because he's been robbed of it last year, and I don't want him to be robbed again this year. Here comes the toughest group out of the whole thing. Oh my god. All right. Oh, this is going to be so hard. Let's put Hungary fourth, okay?
Yeah.
I don't expect them to do well. I'll say France is going to go first, although I would love for Germany to go first. They're the team that I support outside of Iran. Obviously, I'm a Bayern Munich fan as well, so that helps. I'm going to say Germany second. I believe they can beat Portugal. And I'm going to put Portugal third. Although, even if... The thing is, it doesn't really matter who's second or third is because we're going to come back down to the third place teams, right? And realistically, out of these guys, Portugal is definitely going to be one of them. Actually, no, I haven't even heard your thoughts. What do you think of the Group F, first of all?
I mean, I can't really argue with you. I do agree with that. France, yeah, they'll definitely finish on top. I mean, as you just said, between Portugal and Germany, I mean, both of those they are going to go through. However, I do think Portugal, you know, I think they'll finish second ahead of Germany, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you know they'll be definitely challenging, especially they're one of the favourites for the Euros alongside France. However, I don't think Germany's team is just right there up onto those two. So,
but anyways, it doesn't really matter because if they're second or third, they're probably going to make it out because of this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Okay, so here we're going to go Portugal. That's our first one. We need to predict 3 others. I have faith. You know what? I have faith in Russia. I have a feeling Russia is going to do well out of this.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. As I said, you could argue between Denmark and Russia, and yeah, of course, I think they'll.
And then Wales, I don't think they're going to do well. Wales is a shout. Ukraine as well. Oh, these are all very tough. Let me see Sweden's team. Where is Sweden? Oh, Sweden plays here.
To be fair, I believe that it'll be Croatia and Sweden.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's what I was thinking too. All right, so Ukraine and Wales are going to be left out. All right, so sorry if you guys are from there. I apologize. Although Ukraine and Austria are kind of debatable. I think I truly do think Ukraine have a chance. They have some very underrated players. All right, let's go. Knockout stage, bro. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Belgium versus Portugal. Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, Portugal, easy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think Belgium, I mean, especially the defense from 2018 World Cup, I think is massively gone down. Toby's and obviously
Belgium's yeah, you're right. Belgium still have what's his name? Vermaelen, and he plays in Japan. Although I don't think he starts, but
I mean the best defender is probably Denaya, although we're discussing Vertonghen and Alderweireld.
Portugal do look on top. You know what? I was going to disagree, but now that you've given like your reasoning, I kind of have to agree with you. Let's put Portugal in there. Italy, Austria. I think Austria are going to give their best, but I don't think they're going to get better of Italy. France versus Russia. I have some Russian friends, and they're not going to be happy with this. I'm sorry. France is going to go ham. Scotland versus Poland. Okay, this is very even. Literally any of these two teams can win it.
I do think Scotland. I think they, as I said before on the England group, I think Scotland are the underdogs, especially in this tournament. I believe, and I think they'll go through.
All right, Spain, Croatia. I think Spain's gonna go through. You were right. Croatia they don't look as good as they were a couple of years ago. A lot of their players have gone down in quality. As you said, Mandzukic, Rakitic, and their defense. I think the only defender I know is that Atletico Madrid. I don't even know if he still plays at Atletico Madrid. The right back, and then there's that guy, and then the center back that plays in the Turkish league. Vida. Yeah, I don't think they're good enough to handle Ferran Torres and all those players. England versus Germany. Okay, and you're gonna be disappointed in this. I don't think England are gonna go far. I truly don't think they're gonna go far.
Arya, I believe the same. I can't lie. I think Germany will. If this was the case, I think Germany will knock out England.
Let's just talk about Gareth Southgate, by the way. What the hell is this guy doing with the English team?
I mean, I think what it is that he's under pressure, to be fair. He knows that he's got pressure on him. He's trusting players that he's already trusted before, rather than picking the correct players, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you're right.
You can go ahead with 3-4 right backs. However, you got to pick the correct centre backs as well. You have to pick the correct.
Didn't he choose like 4 right backs or something?
Weirdly, yeah. I mean,
that was. I saw that. That was very, very weird.
He picks Ben White and then chooses to drop his best player in his previous game, which is Ward-Prowse. So I think they're set up to fail.
Netherlands, Sweden. I think Netherlands are going to go through. They look too good. And then Switzerland or Denmark. Now, thing is, again, this is another one of those even games. Either of them can go through. And my money is going to be on Denmark. Denmark have a really good mentality when it comes to knockout stages. If you take example of the 2018 World Cup, they were very resistant. And I don't think Switzerland have that mentality to go through. What do you think?
Yeah, I do agree, because I think Denmark have actually been playing quite well as well. So, yeah, I can't really argue with that either.
Portugal, Italy. I think Portugal is still going to go through. To be honest with you, I think Portugal is still going to go through.
I can't lie. Portugal are my favourites. However, Italy are my dark horses. As you've gone.
I think so. This is another game that can go either way. So, you know what? I'll agree with you on that one. Italy can go through.
I love Portugal. I want Portugal to win as well. Obviously, my love for Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. However, I don't know. I've got a concern with Italy.
So would you consider Portugal as like your second team, like I do with Germany?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Germany.
I hope Kai Havertz does well. By the way.
Yeah.
Netherlands, Denmark. Denmark again, as I said, is a shout, but the Netherlands see, the problem with the Netherlands is I keep saying they have a fantastic team, but they're missing arguably their most important player in Van Dijk. So if players like what's his name, Poulsen, can go through that defense, I think it could be over for Netherlands.
Look, with Netherlands, I do believe that what will get Netherlands through this game is the quality in their team. You've still got De Vrij, you've still got Gini Wijnaldum, you've still got Frenkie de Jong, you've still got these players that
you're right.
Them over through the game.
You're right.
I think they've got the big quality that that will get them through.
All right, the big four now: Italy, France. What a game this would be! I don't see Italy winning against France. The thing is, France, bro, they just look like an all-star team. Their team is like an NBA all-star team. In every single position, they've got a great player. So I don't see Italy winning.
All right, okay, Arya. However, I'm gonna disappoint a lot of people. However, look, I've already predicted that Scotland will be like an underdog in this competition. I've already said Italy dark horses. I think Italy might just do a job against France.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they will. If you look at Mancini, the way he plays, I don't think France. If Italy get that early goal, I can't see France to be even what the quality that they've got. You have to look at Italy's defensive qualities as well. To be honest, Adi, with France, I know they've got an absolute balanced team. However, with Italy, you have to see as well, they've still got those two experienced centre backs. You've still got Bastoni, you've still got Romagnoli, you've still got Immobile. For my opinion, he's going to be the top scorer of the competition.
You know what? I'll take your word for it. and we're gonna go back down to Germany versus Netherlands. And listen, I don't think Netherlands are gonna go through, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased towards Germany, but because of the defense again. I feel like they're gonna struggle against Denmark. They're still gonna go through, but I feel like they're gonna struggle. But against Germany, a team that has so many great attacking players, in Havertz, Muller, people are going to disagree, Gnabry and Sané, which have been very off form, to be honest. But I think they'll still come up big. And Timo Werner as well. I think those players are going to get the better of the Netherlands defenders. You know what I mean? So I think Germany is going to go through to the finals. What do you think?
Yeah, honestly, Ari, I can't argue with that. Germany, to be fair, I didn't really like Germany back in 2014. Now I've got so much love for them. They've got such an experienced coach. If you look at the way that the teams that they beat England, Spain, the group as well, and they beat Netherlands on top, all they got to do is put the cherry on top of the pie and go for the Euros.
However, yeah, you're right. But I think my only issue with Germany is Joachim Löw is I'm going to say it, very weird manager. He's done some very questionable things with the team. So let's say if they play against the Netherlands, an hypothesis, if Germany goes out and plays against the Netherlands and he decides to play Werner, Sané, and Gnabry and not Havertz, Muller, and some, they're better players, I think if that happens, then the Netherlands are going to go through. You know what I mean? It all depends. It all depends on what Löw does, because this guy does some very questionable things. So we can say all of this, but if at the end of the day, they can go out against Spain because of what Löw has done, or even England. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But this is all in count of if they go ahead with their best 11, right? All right, now we're on to the final. And I want to say Germany is going to win it, but I know you're going to say it's Italy. I don't see them winning. See, the thing is, I disagreed with you over France, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
I'll have to say Germany, I think they'll have the better.
Because Germany, when it comes to finals, Germany does not kid around.
They've got, obviously, I've already explained that the experience players Italy have got, but coming to the final, Germany have got the better experience. So,
yep. Agreed.
Yeah, I'll have to go with your team, Germany.
All right, that's out for the predictions. So we're predicting Germany to win it all. And I have to say, before we both get hate on Twitter, on YouTube, this is just predictions. We're not saying that's what's going to happen. Anything can be different. Again, I do hope that smaller teams, like, for example, if Russia beats France, I'll be the happiest man alive. I'm not even going to be, biased here. I would love to see an underdog team like Russia or Scotland go all the way. Do I think it's going to happen, though? Not necessarily. Any ending words, Hamza? Is there anything you want to say?
I mean, I'd say a lot of people would like to see... they probably expect us to see France in the final. However, obviously, just to spice a bit things up, I'll give a bit of a change of a prediction, and yeah, you see the outcome. However, I've got to say, a lot of people also want to see a lot of heavyweight teams. For example, Italy versus France, Portugal versus Italy, Netherlands versus Germany. These are like quite entertaining. They've got big players in the team. I think the big international side as well. So, yeah, that's the final thoughts. Germany winners.
All right. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll be putting Hamza's social links in the description down below, so you guys can go ahead and follow him, check him out, all that good stuff. And yeah, if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Damn, I'm on red alert.